We are moving on, and the next thing that we're going to talk about is one of mine and your favorite things, I believe. And
Oh yeah.
this got mentioned earlier, and what we're going to do now is dive into best box set with our second representation from They Live by Film.
Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in, streaming, however you want to phrase that, to the first annual Shelf Shock Rewind presentation. I am Zach Bryan of They Live by Film. I have been carried to this honor by my co-host Adam and Chris of the podcast. So what is the price of being carried this far? Well, I get to tell you fine people who had the best box set of 2022. I can't tell you how many times I have spent an obscene amount of money, and this isn't a brag, this is an impulse control problem, of different box sets that sometimes they are just, they have different cuts of a film. There are times when it's just a set of films put together, such as this, and then sometimes you get like 6 films or more together that have really nothing to do with each other, maybe besides the studio. And there has to be something to say about that. It almost feels like a lost art form when you see this craftsmanship put in. And thankfully, none of our nominees and many more have not forgotten how great a box set can do and how it can lead you to even more films that are maybe semi-related that you never considered. It's a curation that should be celebrated, and we're going to do that here tonight. And none of these companies have forgotten the mantra, your movie is only as cool as your box set. So, without further ado, here are the nominees for the best box.
Cut him off himself there at the end, but here are the nominees for the best box set. Now I'm going to wait a second to play the winners, because this is one that I'm torn by, because there are some really heavy hitters in this category. I don't think any of the winners would have not surprised me, because many of these have their own like fan bases fully behind any of them. Were you shocked by the actual results here?
Just a little bit. I mean, the like you said, all heavy hitters. Some of these came out like towards the beginning of voting. So we were like, are they going to get the attention they need?
Right.
Some of them just even before they came out, they were already anticipating it. And so, yeah, it's kind of box sets are a thing where we get really excited for when they get announced. So there's already a built-in anticipation. And so sometimes that takes over what people voted for, or it's what they actually, bought the thing and they actually, took the time with it. It's tough because you didn't have a lot of time if you got some of these box sets near the end to go through the box set and really give it its fair share. But, some of these, it's just, it could have went anywhere.
Yep. All right, here we go. Winners for best box set.
And the winner of the community vote is the Shaw Scope Volume 2 from Arrow Video. And the winner of the Creators Selection Committee is After Dark Neo Noir Cinema Collection Volume 1 from Imprint Film.